When I promote, I'll become a bishop.
Why a bishop?
That's simple. Only the bishop.
Hey guys!
Huh?
From now on, the black pieces move first!
I am aware of the month that this video is being recorded and uploaded in. As you can probably tell by the quality of the UI, the game in general, and the fact that this game has no cursor, so you're just seeing my raw mouse as it is. Not to mention the fact that I am reviewing this game. This is a free game. And not free game like those free games that have a million microtransactions. Not even like one of those free games that are just out there for the general tastes of the public, developed by some greater company or even indie company or group of people. This one of them free games that you only find by going to Steam, looking free, and going by release date latest. It's a completely random game with 0 reviews made by someone completely unknown that I only found because I did, as I said, show me the latest free game, I'll do whatever. Just at random, and this showed up, released on February 5th. And I nabbed it on that day, and I recorded it on that day. And I'm gonna say it's somewhat intentful that this game just happened to release on February of all things. Why are you even reviewing a random game? Who's this video for? I don't know. I just found this at random, and like, oh, black pieces move first. That sounds interesting. I know how to play chess, and that's not meant to happen. Not that the black piece, never mind. Had to restart the level because I needed to click start to begin actually playing the game, and I couldn't find the start button to save my life until I realized that for some reason the start button is under the skip intro button, which lingers even after the intro is over somehow. Despite being inspired by chess and being very clearly thematically just chess, the game has no turn order and it's essentially always active. It's a weird combination of puzzle, but you also have to be dodging and actively moving around, which isn't common in puzzle games since you're not supposed to die there. This is a speed review because I don't have that much to say about this game because there isn't that much to this game. It's only a demo after all. I'm sure we've all noticed the low production value of this game by now, although that's not necessarily something I hold against the game. Firstly, it's only a demo and I don't even think it's made by a team. This might just be a single guy from the energies it gives off, in which case it's a nice little project, maybe to up one's skills. We all have to start somewhere. I mean, look at my channel. Mechanically, you're always moving, and instead of having to move into pieces, you have an attack that follows the attack patterns of the actual chess pieces. So as a pawn, you attack diagonally one tile in front of you. And if you don't know how to play chess, sorry, but this is not going to be the video to teach you that. As I said, every chess piece attacks like in chess, but there are no turns and it's kind of randomly timed. And this is going to sound weird and incredibly nerdy, but my biggest complaint really is that when I saw all black pieces move first, I expected some kind of weird puzzle but actually chess game where the entire gimmick was that the black pieces moved first and that this somehow changed everything. And I know that doesn't really make much sense. And even if it did, this game would kinda be just chess. And I know it's a really nerdy complaint, but like, I came in here with an expectation and I'm sad. The music is this singular, weird, classical looking track. I don't know if this is composed by the guy or napped from somewhere or freeware. It sounds like decent enough. It's not anything intrinsically interesting. It's a chess game, so you can't do that much, but even then. Starting from the 4th level of the tutorial, you have to use other chess pieces on your side, that is the black side of course, to attack utilizing their own advantages instead of simply being a black pawn, because of course you couldn't really attack on distance like that. I find it interesting. It's at least a new and unique application of the core fundamental of the game, which shows, the game design principle. As the quality may be low, there are ideas here, and it's still a work in progress. I imagine the completed product will be far superior. Maybe. If you've been wondering why the screen looks like that, no, for one, that's not my recording looking like butt cheeks. That's just how the game naturally looks. Not to mention the visual effects are just like weird smoke. I imagine not a lot of assets were had in the making of this game. The final tutorial introduces these pieces with a sword and their attack area is red. These essentially kill you as soon as you step into their range, kind of like in chess. If you step in front of a pawn, of course you are going to die. They also introduce a new mechanic in the fact that if you are within the attack range of one of your allied pieces, they defend you and therefore you can't be damaged nor killed. This is the mechanic you have to utilize to beat the instant kill enemies. I then managed to get myself killed like an idiot. Then for some reason when I came back from the tutorial to the main menu, the game just changed itself to Spanish. The actual game and so-called story mode follows a typical puzzle setup with different levels that you enter and complete accordingly. Whilst this game doesn't seem insanely impressive like the other games I've covered before, and especially so the one I'm going to cover after this one, I felt it important to at least show a review to a random game that nobody else would care about, because I'm also a reviewer that is random and nobody else cares about. As I said, everyone has to start somewhere. It's nice that there's some form of documentation of what may perhaps be the start of a great creator or something of the sort. Or even if they don't go past this game, it's at least nice to know someone acknowledged it, that it existed. History shall not have it be forgotten. Also, for some reason in the actual game, when you kill some pieces, they drop coins, and I wondered, why does this game even have coins? What would you need coins for? Turns out in the hub, there's a guy with a shop that sells you different perks that allow you to do things such as get extra hearts or see the lines of attacks of the enemies, which is kind of useless if you know basic chess and you have the memory capacity of like a 5-year-old. I guess they wanted to introduce a currency for some reason, just to give you incentive to play the game and some form of reward outside of just beating the puzzles, but I don't think that was very necessary and also weird. At least you don't have to pay actual money for it, but weird. The second level proved so much harder than anything I had faced before that I ended up getting my knight that I'm supposed to use to beat the game killed. So I decided, nah, I can't beat this level because I'm dumb and I'm done playing this game, but I'll go down swinging at least. Can you hear that crunch? Yes, somehow this game is lagging my computer. Somebody free me from my poverty. Also, what a grim looking game over. And why is the black piece in jail?